toxic glow. She's dripping poison like gossip at brunch. Her sharp bite and you become her lunch. Sexy till you're twitching on the floor. She's smirking in your face, then comes back for more. Bite, bite, baby, better say your prayers. Venom's got stilettos and homicidal flair. She's vicious, delicious, a queen with a sting. The sexiest nightmare you've ever seen. Pucker up, sugar. Mama's venom tastes sweet.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. We're just gonna hang out for a few, talk for a few minutes, see what everybody's been up to. I've got some goodies for you today. We're gonna finish the rest of those first conversations between Lynette and Jeremy. In the beginning of it all. Hello, Robert Tower. Hope everybody's doing fine. I do. Oh, I don't know what I did to my stage. Oh boy, it's going to be one of these days, I guess, huh? So, what's new and exciting, guys? Hello, hello, everybody pile in. Come on in. The water's fine. Oh, uh, Mercedes says she already gave you 2 burritos. Robert, stop eating. No making a mess in here. Hello, Dinah's mom. Faves, how are you? Centipats, how are you? Hello, hello. Let's see who else we have in here today. Hello, T42, Allie. I said hi to Mercedes already. Stacy, hello, sis. Um, Nine Pin Bowling, hello, hello. DR the most, how are ya? Crusty Old Witch. How's everybody doing today? Jen, who else do we have here? Oh, David DePrince, Andrea. Got lots of people piling in. Lots of people piling in. This is going to be a good one today. How has everyone's week been, guys? Shanemesis, hello, hello. Kelly, how are you? Hope everybody's having a great week. We're back to Friday already. This month is going by so fast. I don't even know what to make of it. One minute we're in January, February. The next thing you know, we're in the middle of April already. On our way, headed to May. So, what's new and exciting, guys? Oh, Robert wants to know, do these sunglasses make his ass look fat? Well, Robert, I would probably go without the frame. Frames, if you have frames, it makes you just look bulkier. Mama Pam, hi, how are you? Yes, thank God it's Friday. Audio coffee. Let's see what audio has to say. Antibiotics, nasal spray, still deaf in right ear. Oh, audio, I'm sorry your ear's still acting up, but I know how that goes. I've had ear issues to where I've lost hearing in one of my ears because the eardrum blew and antibiotics, all that fun stuff. Colleen, how are you? How are you? Let's see, Josie. Can't wait to hear the outcome for the CPO. Yeah, it should be interesting. Um, Hopefully, we hear something on it. Don't know. We shall see. What else we got going here? Oh, look around 318. Hello, look around. So, we've had a somewhat quiet week. We had Megan Fox's birthday. I had to miss viewing that fun. I felt so bad that I couldn't attend and watch it and join in the fun of it all. But I heard she had a great time and lots of guests were on her panel. And they just had a good old time laughing. Nobody streamed other than Megan that day. So I would say content was kind of thin. Oh, let's say hello to the trolls. Dinah wants to say hello to you, Lisa, and to Tammy J. Hi, Tammy J. Hi, Bestie Marla. Still waiting for that call. We got to do lunch. It's going to get loud for 1 second, guys. My air conditioner just sounds atrocious. I feel like I was going deaf with that. It's so loud. Okay. Um, Hello, Mr. Coop. Oh, scoot my chair back in and get comfy because it's going to be a long one today. I'm going to show you some slides and then what I didn't finish putting together in slides, hopefully I can get the video to play right. It's going to be a lot of the screen sharing stuff again, so that'll be fun. Oh, the joy of it all. I just tell you, it's crazy, crazy. Let's see. Tammy says, Venom, saying howdy to y'all from my chair after an epidural shot. Yeah, Tammy, be careful with those epidurals. I did a lot of those, and what they don't tell you is the steroid that's in them. Not good for you. And you should only have, I believe it's 6 total in your whole life. Josie says, let's all tell Tammy J to actually listen to what is said for a change rather than reporting the opposite back to her leader. Well, you know, if things aren't said right, I don't think, even if they had a recording of us playing while they said it, they're still not going to say what we say. It's going to come out however it's going to come out. So it is what it is. Don't really care what they have to say or think. Like I've always said, irrelevant. Yeah, Dinah's mom has reiterated that statement about the epidurals. She's now allergic. Be careful. Cynthia, hello, hello. Steroids destroy the bone. Yeah, they do. They do. What they don't tell you is all the stuff you find out way after the fact. It's not fun when you have back injuries or any kind of nerve damage or bone breaks. It's painful. It's a long healing process, and they don't tell you that arthritis sets in faster than it would if you were aging. So there's always a whammy to one way or the other. Let's see what Jen has to say. I hate being on prednisone. Yeah, that's another steroid that, yeah, prednisone, the epidural blocks, the sympathetic nerve blocks, the burning of the nerves, the cutting the nerves. And what they don't tell you is it's not even a guarantee to even work. It may or may not work, is what you hear after the fact. Hello, Bridget. How are you? Glad to see you today. Hope your Friday's going well. Jen says, they give it to me sometimes for my lower back because of the nerve that's damaged. But there's more times than not, they give it to me for my COPD. Wow. Audio. My nasal spray contains steroids, but it takes a while for it to kick in. Yeah, I think nasal spray has a different type of steroid in it. I mean, no matter what they give us, steroids are steroids. There's nothing you can do about it. Just watched members' video on Jeremy's channel for Christian Impatience. The kids are so adorable. Yeah, I mean, I keep the when I seen how big the baby is, I couldn't believe it. He's really growing. They're really cute kids, though. And Christian and Patience, I mean, they're really great parents. And they're so cute. They're quirky. They get along. Kelly, hello. How are you? Tammy says it's the last step before seeing a neurosurgeon. Oh, yeah. Oh, medical, ongoing stuff. Oh, so I heard Jeremy put out a short too today, or was it just his members only? Oh, Robert says, I miss those too. Yeah, we all miss Christian patients. With the summer, though, we should see a lot more of them. Faith says, I can't take that, Robert. It makes me sick. She must be talking about the steroids. And then with audio, I know audio had told me that they had ear infection and sinus infection and just got all really bad hearing issues with the one ear since having the infections going on. It's a bad thing about going from winter into spring. You get sick going into winter because you're going from hot to cold, and then you start going from cold back into the heat, and we don't get a gradual rise anymore. It's either hot or it's cold. There's no happy medium. So you wind up catching a cold going into spring and summer. Oh, yeah, I think, Sharon, I think you're right. I think they have been together since high school. They're definitely a cute couple, that's for sure. Crystal, Travis put out a short. Sarah and Jeremy Hills both put out YouTube post message. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, Maria. How are you? We're just waiting for a few more people to come in. Make sure we got a good group going here before we start this little show. You'll hear a lot of clicking with my mouse. I've got to get a silent mouse. My son stole the mouse that I had that was silent and thinks that I don't realize that he switched them out. I think the sound gives it away. Oh, hey, Joe says, Colleen, I had a shoulder replacement back in 2025 because RA destroyed my left shoulder. Ugh, we're falling apart, guys. Hey, Mr. Coop, how was your week? Mine's been, busy, running around like a headless chicken, to say the least. Ozark, how are you? How are you? Well, I guess with all this being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the goodies and we will get the show on the road. Okay, let's get this. I don't want to share that one just yet. Sorry if there's a little silence here while I maneuver these little doodads around. I don't know. I think the file was too big um, to actually store in here. So I had to do it the way that I'm doing it. Okay. All right. Why did that totally shrink? Oh, the fun of this, I swear. Okay. There we go. Now we will just go ahead and share this off and we will get started. Okay, so it wants me to just go ahead and do this first. There we go. Okay. Can everyone see the screen okay? I'll wait and let a couple of you answer. Make sure this looks all nice and pretty. And then we will, let's see if we can blow this up. Nope, that was, I think that was there we go. Okay. All right. Now that we got that, we shall get this started. As we know, this is the disclaimer. The screenshots presented are of text messages, conversations attributed to Lynette, Michelle, Alexis, Lacey, Preston, and Jeremy Hales. These materials are reported to have been preserved and submitted in court proceedings related to ongoing disputes and claims. They are shown for contextual reference and discussion of those matters. Viewer discretion advised. This presentation includes discussion and images referencing harm to animals that may be distressing to some viewers. All content is used for commentary, educational, and informational purposes. Statements reflect opinion and analysis based on publicly available information. Use of this material is believed to qualify as fair use under 17 USC 107 and is protected under the First Amendment. We all remember this, don't we, guys? Oh, hey, wait a minute. You're Venom, Jaren. We are all Venom. Okay, so just to remind what we're looking at here, this all started because of this event. All the messaging, all the chaos. That's where I believe things took a turn. And we have the image that we started with last week. This is one of the dogs that were running around that she unalived. And of course, her rescue sign that was on her property. Yep, I hate this dog. I hate killing things, but I'm so tired of these animals being dumped and eating my animals. Okay, now we left off with the otter and going into, we got to Christmas, so I just backtracked a couple screens, so we'll pick up from December 25th. Hi, guys. I just wanted to ask you, if you come across uranium glass or Vaseline glass, can I please have a chance to purchase it? I'm collecting it for Harley Grace. It would look so cool in our barn dominium. And hope you guys are well, staying warm. Holy cow, I hate this cold snap. Yuck. Jeremy replies, we'll keep our eyes open for it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm terrible at starting conversations. The baby thinks they're magical. I hope you're home. I'm having John put some flowers at the gate for George. We got lots sometimes and thought she might like them. Okay, and fair warning again, when I screenshot everything, I made sure to show everything, and I am going to pull up the video. So we will watch the video today, and you will see the full contextual messages from start to end. Okay, so we go from the barn dominium. Okay, hope you might like them. Oh, unless she doesn't like roses. I guess I never thought about that. If not, just toss them, okay? God bless. And Jeremy replies, thank you. We don't know when we'll be back, probably late January. Hopefully they don't die. She says, oh, I'll have John collect them. I thought you were here. Sorry. Jeremy replies, we're gone for 2 weeks and we'll be back by the end of. She goes, George, oops, God bless, healthy prayers. Don't watch many videos lately due to baby, so I didn't know. Yikes. I gave some, it says theirs, but I think she meant Therese and Gail. I thought you were here for George. Oops, God bless, healthy prayers. I don't watch many videos lately due to the baby. Okay. We don't know when we'll be back, probably late January. Hopefully they don't die. That's again about John collecting them. Then on January 4th, 2 stray dark pit bulls on our property. Heads up. Lynette says, man, we need to shoot them. I'm sick of these dogs being dumped here, neglected. Ugh. Thank you. Jeremy, I was talking to Therese and I thought I'd ask you for some advice. I kind of told you a little bit about our circumstances. There's just so much. We were so screwed over by the builder, and then we had to rent for a year, which took away money that we never should have. And here we see they're showing the messages. Now, if anybody's confused as to whose text messages these are Lynette's messages. They are from her device that were entered into the court. Hello, Chucky. How are you, my sis? All my sisters are here. I just love when my family shows up. Okay. I was talking to Therese and I thought I'd ask you for some advice. I kind of told you a little bit about our circumstances there. Just so much we were so screwed over by the builder and then had to rent for a year, which took away money that we never should have spent. But I need to raise money quickly to get the framing, get this house done on the inside, and insurance just isn't going to pay enough for our car accident. But I have some beautiful, beautiful jewelry. I have jump stones. I think she's saying gemstones. Hey, Chucky, I am venomous, only sister with a Venus. Oh my God. That's right. Chucky uh, did announce to everybody that we are a very inclusive family. We love everybody. Okay, so the gemstones are gemstones. I have sterling silver. I have Pandora's bracelet. I have solid 14 karat gold with diamond pendant. This is a ginkgo leaf. It's beautiful. I have a couple of sets of genuine beautiful black pearls and white pearls with gold fasteners. And I thought about some kind of raffle or something. I just don't know what to do to bring in the money that I need, and tires said maybe. I think maybe Therese said maybe you guys would have an idea. Having the baby with her disabilities, everything that's happening is just taking a toll on us. And the builder screwing us over like he did, it's all been so much. And I just supported my grandson for almost a year while he was on the run in Iowa because DHS won't help him and save him or his siblings. But anyway, that's nothing to do with any of it. I guess I just wanted to know if you had any ideas what I might be able to do with these golden silver jewelry and the bracelets. Do you think uh, a raffle might work? Or maybe you have some other idea that could help me. This is for me and Harley Grace. Internet helps John as well, but it is for us. This is her forever home. This is my home forever. Any ideas that you might have, I will gladly listen to you guys. Have a blessed day, and we'll watch out for the dogs. If we see them, they will no longer will they will either have them picked up or we will deal with them. So here on this message, she goes, this is her asking about the raffle. Due to the circumstances, there's just so much. They were screwed over. Um, Here's the reply from Jeremy. Every state has raffle laws. Most raffles are illegal because it falls under gambling. But you'd have to look into Florida law to know for sure. My suggestion is the same for everyone. Sell your items on eBay. eBay is a global marketplace, so it's typically easy to find a buyer. Yeah, why would any normal person pour out their life stories? Roy, that it's interesting that you're bringing that up because I noticed in messages that she had posted in Northport for a rock page. She used to go collecting rocks where people would paint and, make rock pets, I guess. And they'd hide them, and people would go looking for these rocks and leave some, take some. And there was one post that I think somebody responded. She asked where the rocks were, where people were hiding them. And the next sentence that came out was her going on about her terrible life story. The grandkids, the ex-husband, boyfriend, roommates. Yeah, she pours it all out within seconds. It's the segue into a grift. Here is how bad I have it, perhaps. Yeah, exactly. So we go on here, talks about the buyer. She says, okay, now this here is a screenshot, which I cannot zoom in on that, but it was a post of uh, a scam that was being posted, and the page, ironically, was a what the hell's page, but not Jeremy's page. And she notifies Jeremy and says, "Hey guys, my sister just had this pop up on her Facebook, so she sent it to me. Definitely not you." So she knew it wasn't his page, but she's sending him. And this is something I talked about with it seems to be a pattern with them. They come in, they're friendly, they love bomb their neighbors, they call the police on everything that goes on, and then slowly but surely you see what's evolving. So she did notice that this was a scam page, so she's telling him, unfortunately, there are thousands of scammers pretending to be us. Yeah, that is crazy, she says. I told her to please report it, so she did. Then we have on January 26th, just seen your video. Sorry about the peacock. Yes, when I first saw it in the video, I knew that that wasn't going to make it in the broccolis. Broccolis from us. Therese gave it to them. And Brett, we have tons of vegetables. If you want to start feeding the pigs, let me know. I'll put a great big cooler together of veggie. We have times you can feed the chickens too. I have a ton of extra veggies and stuff you want. I can give you some to Brett and Therese to give you to your chickens and peafowl. Jeremy says, sounds great. Thank you. She goes on, just seen the video. Okay, that's the peacock video. Therese gave it to him. We have times you could feed the chickens too. Thank you. We got to catch the pigs first. She says, sorry, I meant for bait. And here is where we're going to go into the actual full message, and then we'll pick up right here on this screen. Just seen your video. Sorry about the peacock. Yes, when I first saw it in the video, I knew that wasn't going to make it. The broccolis from us, Therese gave it to them. And Brett, we have tons of vegetables. If you want to start feeding the pigs, let me know. And I'll put a great big cooler together of vegetables. You could start feeding them like crazy because we get everything from Winn-Dixie now. The Winn-Dixie that she was getting for her tortoises and turtles, she's now dispersing through the neighborhood. Isn't that kind of her? Oh, Chucky says, have some of my free stuff. I will be back in sometime to ask you for something of monetary value in exchange. Yeah, exactly. Tammy says, interesting. If you watched Jeremy Hills, he was always putting towards the children's future. Then she started saying for Harley Grace Forever Home. Yeah, I mean, it, which is fine. I mean, if she thought of it as, this is going to be the forever home after, I think Northport was probably going to be the forever home. The woman lived in multiple places in Florida. I have my own opinion about what led to her leaving Northport, and that'll be in next week's live. Audio says the Winn-Dixie that she was given food that she shouldn't. Yeah, she shouldn't have had it in the first place. You're absolutely right. It was being handed out to her by the former resident that was recently arrested and, as of last week, was still being held without bond. Well, had a bond, but nobody paid it. Okay. Sorry, I meant for bait. If Tina and Brian had people on your property, they should get in trouble. John said they are building a garage and had a survey done. Jeremy says, don't worry about it. We know everyone who comes on the property. We have cameras everywhere. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get into your business. I just don't agree with their behavior. Let me know if you want goodies for the chickens or piggies. Yep, there's that free Uh, Five finger discounted food. Jerry says, I'll let you know once we catch the pigs. She says, you got it. Then we go into John asked me to ask you if you'd like some apples to bake pigs with. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to bother you. Jeremy says, we appreciate the offer. The apples you gave Brett are still in the trap, so we don't need any currently. Thanks for thinking of us. She goes on to say, I told him you probably didn't want him, but I can't tell him, so I'm sorry. Then I think he knows you're trying to catch them. Um, I won't text you guys anymore. I'll tell him you don't want them. God bless you. Jeremy says, we appreciate the offer when and if we catch. When and if we catch them, we could use the extras. Unfortunately, the pigs have been gone for a couple of weeks. There was another stray dog with a collar on the property last night. Didn't find it until this morning, though. And we go to the next message. Yeah, I mean, discounted free food that's being handed out by an employee that Winn-Dixie had no idea that's what was happening. And you have to wonder, was it all fresh produce? Was it stuff that was getting tossed because it was bruised or started to show signs that it was molding or even molding food? Doesn't matter. They were allegedly consuming it as well. Um, so we go on. Just so you know, we've had a big pit bull over here at night as well. There's a brown and white one that belongs up the street, Tank, and I feel bad about shooting him. He's really a good dog. Wow, he was a good dog, but we shot him. That's nice. There's your friendly neighbor. Hello, Bill Mayfield. Glad to have you here. Audio says Elemental P phone book says she was the trapper, but didn't show any signs of being a trapper in her early days in OC. Okay, so we have feel bad for about shooting him. He's a really good dog, and it's been really abused. If we catch him, I think we're going to turn him into somebody, or find him a new home. Okay, now, the actual full message. Just so you know, we've had a big pit bull. We just went over that. And I saw some really big animals on my property. Wasn't sure what it was, but I saw a glimpse of it. It was dark and pretty big. Could have been a dog. I'm not I'm not to get my night. Well, there's a wait, let's see. There's a brown and white one that belongs up the street. Tank and I still not having it. And I saw some really big animals. Wasn't sure what it was, but I think I saw a glimpse of it. It was dark. It was pretty big. Could have been a dog. I'm not going to get my cameras back out. Continuation in the actual message where you see it in white. I want you guys to see the actual messages so they can't say it's not her message or it was something I created or someone else created. Okay, so we go on. Oh, I do not know that Brian and Tina Jacob, he's 14. He's banding the pigs. Baiting is what she's trying to say, because he's going to unalive a couple of them. So that might be where the pigs have been eating his food. Okay, and Jeremy says he had a camera and bait on our property. I took it all down. She goes on to say, well, good. It shouldn't be on your property anyway. Seen one deer on my property, and it was the other morning. I just happened to be looking out the window of the camper, and she walked right by. I was so happy to see her. Jeremy says the deer stay over here because we don't hunt the land. They're everywhere over here. She says, oh man, yeah. And since I'm over here in the houses have only 2 acres. Okay, here we go. 2 acres. I don't think that we'll see many deer here. I would love to have your amount of property. Imagine that. What a statement to make, right? Chucky says, we all know that tonight, Flea in her infinite legal wisdom is going to say that there are messages were between LP and JH because Florida is a two-party state. Well, you know what? It might be a two-party state, but guess what, Lisa? These are Lynette's messages that she turned in to the courts. Yep, this is evidence. Her evidence. Lynette's evidence. Yeah. And I digress. We shall go on. Hello, Muppet Angela. How are you? Playing catch up? Oh, don't worry, Angela. Reading through and showing the screenshots, but the videos to come. Okay. So, goes on about her only having 2 acres, would love to have your amount of property. I'm going to get my license here in Florida to be able to keep fox. To keep fox because I'm going to get a silver fox female, and RA is her. I miss having fox. I have pictures. I've had several. I've had a mountain lion. Remember? Do you remember this? This has been denied already. This has been spun. Do you remember the video and the messages I showed where uh, she's talking to Fish and Game and tells them she's had all these licenses and owned all these animals? Here it is again. She's telling Jeremy she owned. She did. Oh, she had a mountain lion. I've had, you name it, I've had it or worked very closely with it um, in my young days. Jeremy says, if you get your license, we'll give you the foxes. We'll give you the foxes here if we can catch them. She says, yeah, I was thinking about getting my permit a long time ago. I already had one, so it's very easy for me to get re-permitted. I'm in it, but oh, but I'm in it, but yeah, I was thinking, oh, here we go. You got to have the right cages. So I'll have to build a cage, a kennel for them, the right size for a fox. You could tame them down very, very well and keep them right around. Had one, so it's very easy for me to get re-permitted. Yeah, she wants to keep foxes as pets. We're already hearing about what the dogs are doing to the chickens. Imagine what a fox is going to do. There's people there was actually a show um, about living in the frontiers of Alaska, and there's a woman that actually had a fox for a pet. I know people have taken in foxes, but if you're going to have livestock and you're using that livestock for food, yeah, the fox is going to use its natural instinct and it's going to do what a fox is going to do. Okay, so she goes on. They're very, very well, and to keep them right around the property, and they'd stay coming and getting food from you and everything. But they do like chickens. Yeah, they do like chickens. So do your dogs, Lynette. Okay, that's about the permit, taming them. I do want to talk to you guys about going to your party, but how much is it for the baby or kids? Free, or could I bring a couple of the big tortoises and let people pet and play with the tortoises? The baby actually has to stay away from people in her stroller or whatever. So I don't know if you were again showing the continuation of the string, but here's the actual message. I did want to talk to you guys about your party. How much is it for the baby? Kids are free. I could bring a couple of the big tortoises and let people pet and play with the tortoises. The baby actually has to stay away from people in her stroller or whatever. So I don't know if you were going to charge for her. Again, showing the string. Uh, we go on to hear her now talking about Well, that's if you're going to be outside. Jeremy says, yeah, we could do that. They'd love to see the turtles. And she says, something for HG's room. You guys have such an awesome job. Heard about the meet and greet. That was very nice of you to do. We so need change here. I'd keep the frog and stuff for Harley Grace. She'd love that. Oh, that's these are parts of the original messages I started to show before showing you everything that I've got and the video to come. Okay, you guys have such an awesome job. Heard about the meet and greet. I'd buy the keep frog. She's talking about the leapfrog and stuff for Harley to she'd love that. And by the way, the look on your face when you opened up, 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 up. Where is it? Leapfrog. Okay. Opened was priceless. Laughing my butt off. Sorry, leapfrog. Ugh. Stay warm. Jeremy says no problem at all with the meet and greet. Not sure if the leapfrog works, but I'll look for it. That's the cord that we're talking about. The trailer is still packed. Thank you. She needed more to do, and learning things are good. The community needs a facelift, new ideas, and I know I'm a bit different, but I have a lot to offer in ways of programs and things that'll help the community. I love people to help people. I'm very different than John here. Ugh. I'm, I picked up Jeremy's little ugh. How else do you go ugh? So, guys, what do you think so far? Um, I don't even think we're halfway through it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, screenshot this. These messages make me feel so bad for Jeremy. Leave him alone, lady. I've lived by my neighbors for years and we don't even have a quarter of these messages. Oh, this was just the short maybe a year. We'll look at the dates when we actually go through the video, but it's at least almost a year where they're talking. We're up to February 4th, and this video picked up from Christmas. And I believe, oh, I don't even want to guess when they actually started. We'll see that in the video again. This community needs a facelift, new ideas. Okay, here we go. I have lots to offer in ways of programs and things that help the community. I love people and to help people. I'm very different than John here. Ugh. I'm helping a homeless lady who stays in her car at Walmart. I bring her fruit and veggies and bread. There are so many that need help. We don't have anything, but God tells us to help our, I think it was going to be community or neighbors. You guys work very hard. I don't think these people realize that side. And then we've got another message. It's another one. It's a different one from her sister. Her sister keeps spotting all these scammer messages. And this one, I remember being able to see on the video, and it says, what the hell's McDonald's 87th birthday? We're sending out to Facebook food and drink coupons, and whatever else it says. Basically, it's a scam saying that they're giving away food at McDonald's. And she said, just got this from my sister. And this is now February 5th of 2023. Now, remember, what's the key thing? Wait for somebody in chat to actually answer this. What was it she said George told her about the child? That's what she does. Dinah says she stays on that dang phone and internet all day, every day. No time for anything else. Screenshot this. She gives me secondhand embarrassment. Fave says, I'm real me. Oh, you're saying hi. Bye, Emmy. Oh, I'm real mean 69. Hello. Oh, she was FSN girling. Oh, yeah, totally. She was totally fangirling with Jeremy and just trying to be the uh, overbearing neighbor. That's my opinion. Okay, February 5th. What the heck is wrong with people? Again, Jeremy says there's thousands of scam sites claiming to be us. She says just means you're super popular. You think Facebook would care, but they probably make money from them. Ugh. Some people are evil. Hey, we have a dry creek turnstile runs from our property over to your side. I wonder if it connects to your water area somewhere. I wonder if we could find any teeth or bones in it. We walked it yesterday. Chucky says, you see, Venom has a good grasp in Taiwanese. Yeah, you almost have to have Taiwanese and ESP and all that to figure out what this woman's saying. SueTube, hi, how are you? My back is gone again, so flat on my back and bored. Oh, so sorry, Sue. Get well, feel better soon. Oh, dinner is done being cooked. Well, Sue's dinner's done. I'm glad Sue has dinner. What'd you make? What are we having tonight, Sue? We're hungry. Do you have enough for all of us? Roy says she is looking in the mirror when she said some people are evil. Yeah, Roy. Barks. Hey, Barks. How are you feeling, hun? Ozark is saying hi. Now, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I said, um, what, what is the one thing you think I'm pointing out with these messages? Does anybody have an idea what she said that George was just so awful, said those vile, awful things? Danielle 727. Hello, Danielle. How are you? Hope you're doing good. 178 of you people in here. Make sure you hit the like. I will bite your thumbs, take your pinkies, and I'll make a video about you. Audio Coffee's here. I will just give audio some direction and give them a challenge and tell them, hey, create this. And guess what? You will be the star of my next show. I'm just kidding. Oh, you've been lurking, Raquel. Hello, hello. Lurkers are welcome, Maria. To give back to the child, to give back the child. Yes, Maria, yes. And that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Once she met George and George told her, then give the child up for adoption, she stopped talking to them. Look at all this conversation. Does it look like she quit talking to them or to Jeremy? I mean, some his girlfriend supposedly said this horrible thing, but she's sending blessings for George, flowers for George, talking to Jeremy, wants to participate in the half mill to grill. Oh, it's gonna get better. Okay, so she talks about going through the creek looking for teeth and bones, but hmm, I could swear she has given a story that that's what Jeremy said he was treasure hunting for. Robert, Shadow thinks I'm going to share my cookies. No, Shadow. Robert's not sharing. He doesn't even share with me. He won't even play tag with me. He cheats, Shadow. Robert cheats. Tries to tag me when I can't play it. Roy says no, once she met George, she knew she would never have a chance with Jeremy. Sharon says, George never said that. She said, sounds like you have a lot on your plate. Exactly, Sharon. I, don't you think if she made that kind of comment with everything this woman is divulging to Jeremy about her personal life, that I'd be embarrassed to talk about? We all have skeletons in our closets. We all have a past. Nobody is perfect by any means. I, you know, I don't know if they think that I'm trying to preach that I'm perfect or I'm better than anybody. I'm not. I'm reading what I wanted to see in a conversation that they claim this is evidence that proved something. The only thing I'm seeing is it proves she continued to talk to Jeremy. where she wants people to believe this thing was said almost immediately and she kicked them off the property and had nothing more to do with them. And that's not what we're seeing here. That's not by any means. This is her evidence, her messages with Jeremy, her screenshots. You wouldn't have this background if these were Jeremy's messages. This is hers, obviously, with the turtles. Julie, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, I'm perfect in my own head. Yep, you know what? We all are. We all look at that beautiful mirror image and we see, uh, Raquel Welch or Elle McPherson, and for you men, you all think you're Johnny Depp or Brad Pitt or, you know, the latest big thing out there. Although I don't think men are so much into trying to look like somebody as much as us women are with the makeup, the clothes. I mean, it's part of life. It's what we do. My truth only. If you have your front teeth. Oh, Chucky, I don't know if I have those. I think I'm missing them. He thinks she does nothing wrong. Yeah, she's innocent. She never lies. She never talks bad about anybody. Never, never, ever. Okay, so she goes on to say maybe it's drainage. I'm not sure. Sorry, the phone didn't hang up. Ugh, I'm embarrassed. Thank you for having us. Jeremy says, no problem. They are designated in the area by the pond for you guys. I gave Ellie your number if she has any further questions. Okay, we'll figure it out how to bring the big guy, if not the next big one. We'll bring one of every kind we have. And then there's a message that's forward. I wonder if we're going to see that. Here it is. There's a car. Man, can I have this one? Not at all funny. These people are insane. Another scam message. Imagine that. Look at her just finding all these gems. I mean, I don't know how many people do you think are on, or there could have even been on the Fake What the Hills Facebook page. Do you think that they were constantly messaging Jeremy saying, look, there's a scammer on the fake page, or even his real page? I think they're aware this stuff goes on. If people fall for it, then, if you're not checking these things out, then you really need to. What flavor cookie do you have, Robert? Yeah, Robert, what kind of cookies are you eating? I agree with Sharon. George never said give it back, give her back. She said it looks like you have a lot on your plate, meaning a lot going on. LMNOP misconstrued it herself. You know, that's a big jump to make from somebody saying you have a lot on your plate, whether it was the words have a lot on your plate or you have a lot going on, however George phrased it, to go from saying you have a lot going on to accusing her of telling her you need to give that kid up for adoption. It's crazy. Oh, she says that was very nice of you guys. Thank you very much. The most important cord that hooks up the old school cord. Yeah, they're talking about the cord for the leapfrogs. That hooks into the computer or the OSB port, and that's there. So all I need is a power cord. So thank you. That was very kind. Jeremy says, hope it works. So we are going in from February 9th to February 14th. We'll see. Thank you. She's excited. She's super smart and knows what it is. Now, the child was 2, 3 at the time. And I'm not saying the child's not smart or no child knows these things. It's technology. Whether or not a child knows, I guess it depends on how much technology they're exposed to that young. Oh, Robert, share your cookies. You and Faves with the cookies. You're trying to make us all hungry. We got Sue talking about dinner. You guys are talking about dessert. Then I hear yesterday with Megan bragging about the lemon pound cake, her and Tug. Oh, Guys, I think we need to send some lemon pound cakes too. Can you imagine lemon pound cakes coming from all the fans on YouTube? And I bet you guys could just dream up where I'm thinking to send them. Not to Travis, not to Willis, not to Shane or the mayor or whatever his name is. Okay, so she says, we will see. Thank you. She's excited. Okay. Hi, the Leapfrog Platinum one works great. I still have to find the plug for it. For the small one and buy her games and add apps. She loves it. Thank you. Jeremy says, you're welcome. She says, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. So, what day is this going to be when we're going to get the little pen put together for the tortoises? I may need to rent some panels or some gates, so I forgot the date that it was happening. Jeremy responds March 18th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, we're talking about half mil to grill. That was Jeremy's way of having a fan meet and greet when he reached, what was it, a half a million uh, viewers or subs. She says, okay, thank you. And then no, you for allowing us to be there with the tortoises. Jeremy says, no problem at all. Now we're up to February 15th. Hi, Jeremy. Hey, John has been in the hospital overnight. We're bringing him home right now. They didn't give him crutches because he didn't want to wait any longer. We had been there since 10 o'clock last night. The baby and I slipped, slept in the car. I need a pair of crutches. Do you by chance have any? Um, do you have any in Okay, Jeremy says, I think so. I'll be home tonight and we'll look. She says, thank you very much. I just knew that since you had a recent foot injury, you might have a pair or that you do the lockers. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Oh, Jeremy, I have another favor to ask. I don't know if your tractor's running, but I need help getting this big doghouse thing that was donated to ask off the trailer. To ask off the trailer. Okay. Like I just need to hook a chain around it and pull it off. I got to pick up our patio doors tomorrow. They don't hold them for very long at home. I think she was going to say at Home Depot. I'm willing to trade a couple hours of helping. Here they go on to this one. Okay. Doghouse thing that was donated, ask off the trailer. Like I was just need to hook a chain around it and pull it off. I got to pick up our patio doors tomorrow so they don't hold them for very long at Home Depot. So I need help getting it off there. I might be able to do it with the truck. If I get it done, I'll let you know because I'm going to try doing it myself. But if I can't, I just thought I would ask. Favor after favor, guys. I mean, wow. And yeah, she's willing to trade a couple hours of helping you guys sort stuff or whatever. I don't care for any help that you would give me. I'm not looking just for handouts. I will pay it back. I promise. She'll pay it back with bankruptcy, right? No, just kidding, Lynette. No, I'm not. No, I, you know, this is, yeah, good hard woman. Punctuation and grammar. Okay, so she's going to trade a couple hours of helping sort stuff or whatever. I don't care for any help that you would give me. I'm not looking for just for handouts. I will pay it back, I promise. Jeremy says, I'll bring the tractor over with crutches when I get home. He hasn't even gotten home yet. So now he's got a neighbor to do list. Crutches, look for crutches, look for the power cords, uh, talk about building a pen, get the tractor, pull the donated dog house off the truck. She's got windows and doors coming. Yeah, I mean, wow. So thank you. I'm trying to get this place cleaned up. I hope to the Lord he goes in the hospital. Wow. So I could just do that. Ugh. You're so you're so very much, and I was not talking about doing a raffle on the 18th. I was talking about doing a raffle online. Like people are selling things online. People do auctions online. I just thought, why couldn't somebody do online raffles? So I'm going to call the gaming commission. That's a very good ID. Yeah, she says ID. Oh, there's the rest of it. Idea. And see how that works for my tortoise rescue. I don't know how I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to see what they say. That was a very, very good information. Thank you very much for helping me. hmm Uh, this is also a point of contention where she claims there was some ill will. She claims that's where things went south because she wanted to she was talking about doing things. And this raffle she speaks of, yeah, this raffle came up in Northport too. She wanted to do mystery bags, sell mystery bags with the same items that she's telling Jeremy about. She wanted to do that in Northport and was, from my understanding, doing that in Northport. Okay, so now we got John just left by ambulance. He fell and couldn't get up. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Paves is over there. Facebook are actually text. These are actual text, Bridget, that Lynette, these are Lynette's messages that she had supplied to the court as proof, her evidence for, all the things that she says Jeremy's done. This is proof that Jeremy and George are bad. They are bad, bad, bad neighbors. Not by the looks of this. Okay, so we've got Brett and Therese came. He wasn't right and wet himself. Please pray for him. Jeremy says, will do. She says, oh, found out 501c3 can do raffles. I'm going to double, triple check, but it's an idea. Thank you for that info. It proved golden to me. Maybe. Hi, Jeremy. I got a whole bed of bread. If you want any bread for your chickens and ducks, let me know and I'll drop you some off in the front of your driveway tomorrow. Jeremy says, that sounds great. We won't be home until late tomorrow night, so you can grab it then. Thanks. She says, okay, I'll wait to drop it off. Now we're at February 19th. Good morning. Watched a video last night with baby girl and we saw the white truck. If you are selling it, I'm interested. Her black one broke an axle, so let me know. By the way, John's having second surgery tomorrow to clean his infection out of his knee, but he also has a blood infection and his mind. His mind. Oh, Stacy, hey. Hello, hello, Mom. Oh, Stacy, you came in at an interesting point. We're looking at Lynette's text messages to Jeremy when uh, they first became neighbors. And I think we're about 4 or 5 months in. Started in 2022. We're now in 2023. And we are at a contention point publicly, but this is what's going on privately in text messages. Her evidence. Okay, let's go over this again. Good morning. Watched a video last night with baby girl. Saw the white truck. If you're selling it, I'm interested. Her black one broke an axle, so let me know. By the way, John's having second surgery tomorrow to clean his infection out of his knee, but he also has a blood infection, and his mind is not right now. All the way in and out. So I don't know what else, but if you could please pray for him, that would be great. I'm doing a lot of work by myself. Uh, Drew from the campgrounds helping me some. I'm hoping to get around this whole place cleaned up. Breton trees are getting them to get me a trailer. Okay, Brett. I bet she's saying Brett and Therese are getting them to get me a trailer to put the garbage in. So I'm going to make a difference and clean this dog on place up. Oh, doggone. Doggone place up. She's going to clean the doggone place up. Okay, got it. And I'm not laughing by any means. I want to explain myself to anybody who does not know my personality. I'm not laughing that John was sick or injured or sick with an infection. I'm laughing at just her wording and how things get twisted from text to talk to text. That's it. Nothing about the situation, nothing about him being ill or having surgeries. I do care about humans. I'm just laughing at the humor of how some of these messages just sound. It, for me, it can be funny. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Well, I know I'm weird, but okay. So these are the actual messages. This is how it reads when you click view all. So now we go on to the next one. Good morning. If you guys want bread, the white freezer in my driveway, if I'm not here, is loaded with bread. Go ahead and take some of it out of there. It's still good to eat for humans, but it won't go, the next couple of days. It'll start going bad. But I haven't fed my chickens yet, but take care. Hmm. Do you think that was a way of saying, can you feed my chickens? I don't know. Rick Reed, John had sepsis. Yeah, took care of my parents for the last 5 years of their lives. My mom had sepsis and altered her mental state. It comes on fast. I thought my mom first had a stroke. Yeah, I mean, an infection like that can spread bad. So it was serious. I mean, she did say, and we just read it, but I mean, even Brett and Therese had talked about it. Like they pretty much saved John's life. Had they not helped out, who knows, And with them being in such an outreach area, waiting for an ambulance to come, that's a scary thought when you look at the fact that the emergency vehicles are 15 to 20 minutes for response time. And even though they've got a flight pad for a helicopter in Otter Creek now, there's only 7 helicopters for the, emergency rescue. I don't know if that's for the whole state or just that lower part of the state or mid part of the state, but there was 7 that they talked about. So if they're not dispatched or one's available, I guess it would be a lot faster, but would also be a lot very costly. Chucky says, Stacy, I agree, but those are the only plugs over there. One listens to opinion, hold gospel. Okay, talking about the other side, that other channel. Okay. Crystal says, like what the psychologist said. Yeah, and when you're talking about the psychologist, are you talking about the DCF report from Iowa and what they had? It wasn't even I don't know if it was so much if they diagnosed her or just given an opinion. People are not looking at it all for themselves. It's hard to come into a non-biased opinion. Exactly, Stacy. You're right. And that's one thing that I've tried to do. I don't cover the court documents, but I do read everything that's filed, from the ridiculousness of Mr. Luthman and his crazy, outrageous filings, all the way down to, Lynette's, Lisa's, anybody who files a motion. I'm reading both sides of it. I don't cover the documents because I don't know enough about the breakdown of the legal documents and the wording, that if somebody wanted an explanation or a question, I'm not going to pretend and try and give an answer. I can give an opinion of what I think, but based off of some of the criticism that's even going on with people that are in the know of legal stuff, being told they don't know what they're talking about. So, yeah, I mean, Chucky, Stacy, she's been very open and fair, whether she likes Jeremy or not, whether she agrees or not. I could at least say I have seen her going into all the chats and reading the documents. I know she's talked about reading the court documents on both sides. So I would say she's being very open-minded and very fair. So kudos to her and anybody that is going from side to side listening, because nobody should just listen to one side. It should be everything without having the fear of their name coming up or being said or bashed or being called a flipper or turncoat, whatever. Anyway, we'll get back to this. Okay, so we go on ahead and take some out there. They're still good to eat for the humans. Okay, so that's about the chickens again. Jeremy says George is headed over to grab some bread. We're praying for John. I think George wants to keep the vehicle for her niece and nephews. Now, I think they're talking about a toy car, not a real car or a truck. But I'm assuming this is the point where Lynette decided that it was George, because her side of the story, verbally, when she talked about it, said George came to get some bread. And that's when she told her to give the child up for adoption. We aren't going to see it in these messages. Okay, we're praying for John. I think George wants to keep them. Okay, I won't leave yet. Okay, I don't blame her. Hi, Jeremy. Hey, I was just notified by Tommy that Susie and Nam and the house next door have allowed a couple to live in there. They're living in their car, and I guess there's also a woman living in Susie's house, and she's dealing maps and all kinds of rugs out right out of that house again. And they've okay. Thanks for letting me know. Well, as long as we stick together and work hard, we'll be able to. Let's get to the next one. Okay, here's the rest of it. And they've been going around. They broke into Tommy's house and stole her gas last night, and they're going around stealing at night from all of our properties. Now we had a Giddy Gomez. Wow, Lynette, really? Giddy Gomez? Saying it was human footprints that walked away from my guinea cage, super splash parts, not an animal. Oh, oh, Taiwanese, Chucky. And they had opened the cage, grabbed the guinea, and leave. So I'm going to put my cameras back up, my trail cams today. But I just thought I would let you know we need to work at getting damn out of here. I'm going to call the sheriff and notify them about the rug deals again in Susie's house and have them watch it. And the next time there's a lot of cars there, on my called sheriff. Okay. All right. Now we've got February 19th. As long as we all stick together and work hard to get rid of all of them, we'll get rid of them. She says, Hi, I need to talk to you about my meet and greet. Thank you. Jeremy responds, Half mil time to grill meet and greet? She says, No, yours. Can I put a donation box, or would you rather I don't? I want to be doing the right thing. I'm going to make one. Jeremy responds, It would not be appropriate in this setting. So, no, asking for donation. She says, Okay, that's fine. He says, Thanks. She says, Okay, that's fine. She says, It will be a fun day. He says, It definitely will. And thanks. Love the safe. George said it was good, so I watched. I love the excitement in your face. Awesome locker for sure. Just because I watch a video doesn't make me a stalker. Oh boy. Oh, Raz. Yeah, she took it anyway. Exactly. Yeah, she's working hard to get rid of them by inviting them. Yeah, you know who uh Rue was that she was talking about? That's Andrew Campbell. This is where it goes bad. Yeah, this is where we heard it went bad. You're right. We're at that point. Okay. Love the save. Hello, I was wondering if I paid you a little bit of money, would you come with your tractor and lift that sign up that John put up and lay it on the ground? It's very negative and I don't want it up there. I don't have a ladder to paint it over, nor do I have paint to do it. So, gonna take a tractor. If you guys are too busy, I totally get it. No worries. Thank you very much. I'll try to figure something else. I just don't like the negativity of it. I've been efficient at hiring people to clean up the property, people to help clean up the shed for John when he gets out. I've got someone coming to do some other construction things and fix the lean too. Okay, something was leaning. Very negative. I don't want it up there. I don't have a ladder to paint, nor do I have the paint to do it. So it's going to take a tractor to lift it and drop it on the ground. She goes on to say about her efficiency, do some other construction things and fix the lean too. So I'm pretty happy about things today. Thank you for everything you and George have done for me. Jeremy says, I'm so sorry, but no on removing the sign. I feel as if that could cause problems between you and John. I'm going to stay away from anything that could create tension between you two. She says, no, he asked Brett to do it, but there's no longer a relationship between me and Brett. So I just need the sign to go down. John doesn't want it up either. He realizes that he's not been thinking properly and that we need to make a more positive light on the neighborhood. Hmm. 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 Hello, Robin. How are you? Okay. That's about the hospital. Looking for the crutches, the foot injury. Okay, here we are. I just needed the sign down. John doesn't want it up, realizes he's not been thinking properly, and that we need to make more positive light in the neighborhood. It's all right. I'll try to pull it down with the truck. Jeremy, have you used the landfill in Bronson? Do you have to back up? I'm not good at that, but we're taking loads starting tomorrow. Now, what they're talking about, Brett showed up with a trailer. If you guys have watched everything, um, on his own, offered to help her get rid of garbage, help her clean up the property. When he showed up to collect the garbage or whatever, nothing was ready. Brett had said he felt as if she thought he was going to come and actually do the cleaning, put it in bags or whatever, and then load it onto his truck. Like she wasn't participating in that part of it. Sharon says, civil. We'll sell the whiskers. Oh, positive neighborhood. Elemental P phone book. No way. Carolyn, hi. How are you? How is everybody? Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. I want to see thumbs up. And faves, every once in a while, drop Rosalind's link, please, for her coffee or Ko-Fi. Roy says, so a 501c3, she should have nothing political, period. Exactly. And this sign was about Russ and Don and Mary. She wanted them, her and John wanted them voted out. Itty bitty, thank you. Hello, my four sons. Hello, hello. Okay, so she's not good at that. Hi, if you want the boat, you can have it. Jeremy and George, I thought I would let you know that the young girl who runs the post office, her house burned down last night. They have lost everything. So we're trying to get people together so that when they find a place to live, we could start helping them find what they need. Jeremy says, thanks for letting us know. She says, if you want the boat, I would get it though. Please, as soon as you can, because we're cleaning up all the front yard and I'm going to have to do something with it and get it gone. I don't want to keep it. And here we go again. That's about the crutches. The repeated that. I just want to make sure I'm following the thread all the way through. Okay, the tractor running. Okay, I have another favor to ask. That's about the tractor running with the dog house. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely repeated a couple of these messages. Okay. Oh, the raffle. Okay, wasn't talking about doing the raffle on the 18th. I was talking about doing a raffle online. We went over that. The bed of bread. That sounds great. Won't be home till late. Watched a video with baby girl, saw the white truck. Okay. The infection on his knee. And then we are going to pause right there because these are going to be interesting. But I am going to pull up this. But before we start, I will interact with you guys a little bit since I've been reading you all these messages. What do you guys think so far? Hello, Green Flamingo. How are you? Oh, Faves needs to reboot. We will wait. Denise, hi. My one and only rainbow hair. Yeah, that is me. I am the creature with the rainbow hair. Oh, Roy, I see you're putting up the links. Thank you. You're a great mod, Roy. You really are. You and Robert have this link thing down. Oh, Stewart. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Stewart. Robert with the Rosalind link. Oh my God, you guys. You guys are funny, Robert. I love you, man. You guys crack me up. Okay, let's see who's all come in since we've been discussing these messages because we're not done yet. And when you see the video, you'll know why. Because to be quite honest, I stopped it there. You could see I was starting to like put messages back together because I want to make sure that every message showed. So they can't say I left something out or I added something on my own. So I made sure to have the video as backup. And the only thing that can go wrong is that the video don't play. So that's where we're going to pause for this second. We're not leaving. We're going to finish this out today. Like I said, I warned you guys it was going to be a long one today. So buckle in, sweethearts. Going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, Stacy says, geez, this cuckoo bird just doesn't stop, does she? I'd block her. Well, yeah, it seems that there were blocked messages between both sides at a point. Chucky says, brain frog from the pain relief, huh? Well, I mean, he did have sepsis, so he did get really sick from that. So could it excuse some of whatever was happening in behavior that they were seeing firsthand at that time? Maybe it excuses some, but considering we've seen what he posts, how he talks to women, what he thinks about women, it's pretty obvious by the things that he posts and says that he's not very fond of women, at least not women he's in relationships with anyway. That's my opinion, or somebody who has a differing opinion or attitude than his, then, it's mean. But, I've also heard in his defense as well that he could be very nice too. I mean, we all can. We all have nice sides, mean sides. I don't know if it's because of his ex and what he's living with, that they're living in the middle of this property with no proper home or bathroom and stuff. I'd be a little grumpy too. I wouldn't be happy. More positive neighborhood. Yeah. Uh, well, that's another thing. She wanted to be listed with the courts for community service to take in people that were either being paroled or on community service to live and work on her property. She even said she was certified through the state. Julie says Jeremy was very patient. I would have said no. Oh, Julie, with all favor, like every other day, if not two, three times a day, is what it's looking like. That's more than a couple, whether dating, married, whatever, would ask each other to do. It's crazy. Chucky says, "My God, who was selected this 1970s pro on video font?" Hey, do not knock the font, okay? I thought it looked pretty cool at the time I was doing it. It was also 3 o'clock in the morning. Maud's blindfolding her eyes. Don't be a boomer. Carolyn, hey guys, no picking on me. Quit it. I'll have Robert time you out. He could do that. Watch, Robert, time someone out. Anyone, pick someone, just Robert. My note will always need something. It would never stop. Stacy says, not leaving until we're even. Okay, Cynthia, more coffee. Oh, you're welcome, Fluffy. All this back to the forefront. And I keep saying it. I want to keep them in the forefront because they started this whole thing. She kept posting and making this public before he even outed who they were. He sent a cease and desist and they doubled down. Anybody who's been on Rosalind's channel and seen Deconstructing Conspiracies and seen the last 3 weeks that we did, we were showing all those posts and we didn't even get through them all. We got through, I think, 2 months, maybe 2.5 months of it. Billy May, my wife and I have been watching Jeremy since 2019. Oh, so most of you guys in here absolutely have followed Jeremy and followed the story and have watched this all transpire in real time. And it's shocking. And I have to admit, no, he did not out their names. Even when he said the bad neighbor, he never indicated who it was. It wasn't until they were ignoring a cease and desist, in my opinion, from what I viewed, that he called her, I think, the turtle lady, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thank you, Bill. Hey, Rick friend, how are you? No magic, no magic, no magic. You're just trying to get me in trouble here. Oh, I would be curious to go through Venom's old VHS tapes. No, Chucky, you would not. No, you stay away from my VHS tapes because I actually have some. Oh boy, do I have some. Oh, Bill says, hey. Okay, Philip, you're going to your altar profile. All right, well, hurry back because we're about to start the video. Are we ready? Hey, Palmers. Cleaning gal just left, so now I can ice my hips, take a pill, and chill a bit. Had physical therapy. Well, glad you could join us. Come on in and relax. Robert says I'm not a mod. Well, you were posting a link. What you think is a link. Hey, Sarasota, how are you? Oh, Sarasota, we're already probably about an hour and 45 minutes in. We are going strong though. We are going. All right, let's get this started. Oop. Let's play video. and there is no sound. And it's a disclaimer, obviously. Okay, for you guys that watched the beginning, in case you didn't know, anybody that was new, that was the dog she unalived. November 18th, 2022. She's talking about going through the same thing with her neighbor, and that is over dispute of property lines. I'm going to let this go until we get up to where we left off. So we've got, you're welcome anytime. I'm embarrassed. Yes, it's going to be slow, but it's going up. I'll swing over this afternoon. I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you when you pulled up to speak with Brian. I feel badly over it. Wanted to introduce myself to George and yes, show off my baby girl. I hope you get it all figured out. I too hate the fact that these people are alcoholics and ruggies. Not a problem at all. Sorry about the boat. Nice to meet George. She's beautiful. Let's see. Includes my ex. Okay, here we go. The people with alcoholics or ruggies. That includes my ex who lives here. I hope you'd never judge me by him or his actions, as that is not me at all. I love the Lord with all my heart. I don't drink or do rugs ever. I'm embarrassed by our property. And him, if he would have allowed things to go my way, our house would have been up a long time ago. We wouldn't have had to pay rent for a year, etc. My daughter and my tortoise rescue, that is her future, is all I care about at this point. I need it to work so I could live here with HG in peace, enjoy someday. I'm a good person and I will help whomever I can with whatever I have. You guys are amazing in what you do. I wish I could do a channel someday. I can better provide for my beautiful baby daughter and my rescues. Thank you for buying that piece. Jeremy had announced that he had just bought the property across the street. For those who didn't know, that is Tubetown. And she's thanking him for buying that because she didn't want hundreds of cats and cockroaches across the street. Yikes. Okay. George, and yes, show off my baby girl. I hope you get that all figured out. I hate the fact that these people are alcoholics and ruggies. Sorry about the boat. Nice to meet George. She's beautiful in person too. Just got the call that the house is going up in the AM. Yay! Jesus is hearing all my prayers. But Holly Tree is going down tonight. Yuck. That's exciting to get the house tomorrow, he says. Yes, except he felt the tree had to come down. Now we're in the dark trying to pull it down as he cuts it with a dull saw. Ugh, yikes. Tree is down. No humans or turtles were harmed. Yay! Hi, I heard about the duck. I'm so sorry. I just found eggs. So I know I have the hen. Our baby ate a quarter. You hear that, guys? The child ate a quarter. And we're worried about her passing it. Could use a prayer for her, the oldest daughter. Ugh, my oldest left for Iowa. It's a good thing. Hope you catch that fox. The fox got two of the three, unfortunately. We're still trying to catch the fox. I officially own the parcel across the street. Closed this morning. We'll be praying for both your girls. Oh, darn it. Do you need me to keep the other until you catch it? Yeah, keep the other fox. Yeah, hopefully we catch it soon. And then here again, this is Jeremy now showing her that he had random dogs on his property at 4 a.m. Hope it didn't get any of your animals. Thank you for the notice. Ours are fine. Pray for my baby daughter as we're rushing her to the hospital for vomiting. We'll be praying. Thank you. Stray dog is no longer a threat to your animals. Good job, she says. Thank you for stopping by. It actually lit a fire under John's behind, and he's wanting to help me clean up faster. Thanks so much. No problem at all. Now they're talking about the town hall meeting. I believe the meeting is tonight at 7. I know you've got company, but hope to see you there. That should make Russell nervous. Sad face, laughing out loud. We'll be there for sure. Skinning the otter that was hit on the road. I'm going to brain tan the hide. Now, we just recently seen her say she didn't get just one, she got two. Couldn't save the pelts, but she claims she's been a trapper for over 30 years. And Lisa did not like that I showed this view right here and asked everybody in chat, what does that look like? And Stacy, if you're still here, um, there was a comment made by Lisa. She wanted to know if I was a forensic chat. I can't remember. Was it oncologist? Wanted to know if I was experienced with unalived otters that have been claimed to have been hit and run over by cars. The fact that this otter's body is pretty much whole, it's not flat. Most animals that are hit by cars, especially on a highway that they're doing 60, 70 miles an hour, would not be in this condition. I don't need to be a vet or a forensic oncologist to give my opinion on that. A real otter in Otter Creek. Two foxes. They got the third duck. That's Jeremy's message. She's, oh, freaking no. She says, yes, from Otter Creek. Well, very soon after crossing 19 and 24, it was a big male. My arthritis is killing me. I'm taking a break. I'll let the ants eat the flesh from the skull, but his jaw is broken. Ugh. Now, we've never seen an otter there. I've never seen one in Florida, yet this one was big. He's hanging on the trailer until I'm done skinning him out. Then I'll need to flush him, but I need a better knife for that. I'll freeze the fur until I can do all that. I'm a longtime trapper. Merry Christmas, neighbors. I don't even think they said pathologist. Maybe I didn't hear it. I I'm just going by what was in the transcript, so it could have been pathologist that cut off. But somebody had posted about trapping otters. Here's a little interesting fact that I didn't know. You need a permit. You need permission to trap, pick up roadkill, even if it's roadkill. You need permission, and keeping their uh, fur and skinning them, yeah, not allowed. It's a big no-no in Florida. But I believe Tuesday or whenever she claimed that she told Fish and Wildlife, which I find it hard to believe that Fish and Wildlife were okay with her saying that she's a trapper and skinned them. But here we're reading that, well, I guess in her response, she said she wasn't able to keep them, had to throw them away. And here she's talking about what she's going to do. Merry Christmas. Hi, neighbors. Wanted to ask you if you can come across the uranium glass Vaseline. Yep, she wants it for the barnuminium. Hope you guys are staying warm. We'll keep our eyes open. Thank you. Sorry for our conversations. The baby thinks the glass, the Vaseline or uranium glass is beautiful. Hi, I hope you're home. I'm having John put some flowers at the gate. George, we got lots. Sometimes thought she might like them. Oh, unless she doesn't like roses. Guess I never thought about that. Yep, guys, we're going over the video now. Thank you. We don't know when we'll be back. Probably late January. Hope they don't die. Oh, I'll have John collect them. I thought you were here. Sorry. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We'll be back at the end of January. Those are her notifications going off. Peach, whatever, real life with Peach. All right, I gave some to theirs, Therese and Gail. I thought you were here for George. Oops, God bless. Healthy prayers. Laughing face from Jeremy. Laughing out loud. I don't watch many videos lately due to baby, so I don't know. Yikes. Laughing faces. Yep. See that dog? That's the dog alive before she unalived it. Two stray dark pits on our property. Heads up. She says, man, we need to Unalive them. I'm sick of these dogs being dumped here and neglected. Ugh. Thank you. Jeremy, I was talking to Therese and I thought I'd ask you for some advice. I kind of told you a little bit about our circumstances. There's just so much. We were so screwed over by the builder, and then he had to rent for a year, which took away some money that was never we could have spent. But I need to raise. Every state has a raffle, has raffle laws. Most raffles are illegal because it falls under gambling. Here's the full messages I showed. Goes on to talk about what she's got, the builder messing her over. She needs to make some quick money to get the framing, get this house done on the inside. Insurance isn't going to pay for their car accident. She has some beautiful jewelry, gemstones, sterling silver, Pandora's bracelet, solid 14 karat gold with diamond pendant. That's a ginkgo leaf. It's beautiful. I have a couple sets of genuine, beautiful black pearls and white pearls and gold fasteners and blah, blah, blah. Having a baby with her disabilities, blah, blah, blah. Everything that's happened. It's just taking a toll on us. Yep. And for those of you who are screenshotting, yep, good luck because I had a hard time doing it too. Oh, Marla, make sure you keep that timeline right. Having a baby with her disabilities and everything that's happened, it's just taken a toll on us, and the builder is screwing us over like he did. It's all just been so much. I just supported my grandson for almost a year while he was on the run in Iowa because DHS won't help him and save him and his siblings. But anyway, that's nothing of nothing. I just wanted to know if you had any ideas of what I might be able to do with these gold and silver jewelry and bracelets. Do you think a raffle might work, or maybe you have some other idea that could help me with this for me and for HG? Internet helps. She didn't have a page, so how is internet helping? John as well, but for us, his is her forever home. This is my forever home. Any ideas that you might have, I will gladly listen to you guys. Have a blessed day, and we'll watch out for the dogs if we see them. They will no longer be. We'll either have them picked up or we'll deal with them. Yep, they got dealt with. Okay, talking about the advice, circumstances. This is everything we just read. Jeremy goes on. Every state raffle has laws. Most raffles are illegal because it falls under gambling. But you would have to look into Florida law to know for sure. My suggestion is the same for everyone. Sell your items on eBay. eBay is the global marketplace, so it's typically easy to find a buyer. That's the screenshot of the fake page she sent them. Her sister found it. Unfortunately, there's thousands of scammers pretending to be us. Yeah, that's crazy. I told her, please report it. Okay, she has tons of extra veggies and stuff you want. I can give them to Brett and Therese to give to your chickens and peafowl. Sounds great. Thank you. Just seen your video. Sorry about the peacock. Sounds like a snitch to hire for me. Tree God, are you saying they might be criminal or CIs, criminal informants? Is that what you mean? The theory is LP. What happens when JC doesn't want to leave his 50%? Where's the division lines between you? Oh yeah, where are those lines exactly? Okay, so we go on. You could have chickens too. Thank you. We got to catch the pigs first. Same thing about the peacock. Peacock died. Oh, which they have talked about this where they've said that Jeremy had left his animals to die alone on his property. But yet she's talking to him that the peacock died. Seems to be Fox. wild dogs. I don't think it's what they claim is happening because supposedly he fled his property to drive back to Ohio. Whatever. Feeding the pigs, let me know, and I'll put a great big cooler together with the vegetables. Thank you. We got it. Catch the pigs first. Sorry. I meant for bait. If Tina and Brian had people on your property, then they should get in trouble. John said they're building a garage. Don't worry about it. We know everyone who comes on the property. We have cameras everywhere. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into your business. I just don't agree with their behavior. She don't agree with Brian and Tina's behavior or their son. Let me know if you want goodies for your chickens and piggies. Let you know once we catch the piggies. You got it. John asked me to ask you if you would want some apples to bait the pigs. Sorry to bother you. We appreciate the offer, but the apples you gave us are still in the trap. Thanks for thinking of us. Told him probably didn't want him, but I could tell him no, so I'm sorry. Then I think he knows you're trying to catch them. I won't text you guys anymore. I'll tell him you don't want them. God bless you. Jeremy says, we appreciate the offer. When and if we catch them, we could use the extras. Unfortunately, the pigs have been gone for a couple of weeks. There was another stray dog with a collar on the property last night. Didn't find it this morning. Just so you know, we never had a big pit bull. We've had a big pit bull over here at night as well. There's another brown and white one that belongs up the street. Tank and I feel bad about unaliving him. He's a really good dog and it's been really abused. If we catch him, I think we're going to turn him into somebody or find him a new home. They're going to take someone else's dog. They know whose dog it is. She's going to take it. That's interesting. And I do know that Brian and Tina Jacob, he's 14, baiting the pigs because he's going to unalive a couple of them. So that might be where the pigs. Okay. Oh, at night there's a brown and white dog. The other dogs were pew pewing at. I'm not having it. And I saw some really big animal on my property. Wasn't sure what it was, but I saw a glimpse of it in the dark and pretty big. Could have been a dog. I'm not going to get my camera back out. Yeah, they're going to find a new home for one of the dogs. This again is talking about it. It goes from her shot of the messages and then she's showing the full view. Okay, so he might be where the pigs have been eating the food. He had a camera on bait on our property. I took it down, Jeremy said. She says it's, I just happened to be looking out the window of the camper. She's talking about the deer she's seen on her property. Jeremy says the deer all stay over here because we don't hunt the land. They're everywhere over here. So man, yeah, and since I'm over here in the houses, and only have 2 acres, I don't think that we'll see many deer here. I would love to have your amount of property. I'm going to have to get my license here in Florida to be able to keep fox because I'm going to get a silver fox female and RA is her. I miss having fox. I have pictures. I've had several. I've had a mountain lion. I've had you name it. I've had it or worked very closely in my younger days. He says, if you get your license, we'll give you the foxes here if we catch them. Yeah, I was thinking about getting my permit a long time ago. I already had one, so it's very easy for me to get re-permitted. I'm in, but you got to have the right cages. I'll have to build a cage, a kennel for them, the right size for a fox. You could tame them down very, very well. Yep, she's talking about having foxes as pets. Oh, here, wolf coyote. Yeah, Christian looks like he's after the ones in Michigan. I think she is talking about when, where was that? Oh, when they were in Florida. Okay. Oh, but they do like chicken. Okay, here we go. I did want to talk to you guys about getting to your party, about how much is it for the baby? or kids free? Could I bring a couple of the big tortoises and let people play? And the tortoises, the baby actually has to stay away from people in her stroller or whatever. So I don't know if you were. Well, that's all going to be out. That's if it's going to be outside. Oh, it, it cut it off. Well, we have an issue. We have an issue. And the issue is it cut the video off. Let me see what I did. It should not have cut the video off. Let's see if I can catch it up to where it's at. And then we'll pick it up from there. Unless that video cut off because I cut it off at the wrong spot. So, what else is new, guys? Welcome to Chaos 101, and I'm your host, the Chaos Creator. If it should fail, I did it. Oh boy. Let's see here. Nope, I did mess up that video. So, I will do this. Uh, we will go back to the rest of the screenshots. I think I still have the share open. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't, but I can get it right back. We're going to get it back. We're going to get it back. You could help Rosalind get to Dollywood. Yes, Rosalind wants to go to Dollywood. And Jay is also talking about, Jay wants to do, um, he wants to send Ketchup and Saturn on their first vacation. So when you guys go into Jay's, make sure you give them a holler for that too. So, guys, where are we at time wise? We got 174 of you in here, and we're just under 2 hours. And what I will do is I will get the rest of those screenshots. I will get the video put together and I will post the full video so you guys can go over it. Never rush things. Yeah, Chucky, you're right. And what I did when I tried to save that video, I thought I downloaded the whole thing into a video file, but it cut off. So I must not have had the timing set right, or I clicked it the wrong way. Excuse me. 1 second. While I clear my throat. I know. I will. We'll do what. We'll do something here.
Hit like and subscribe.
I have so much fun with that. Thank you, audio, for that. That is so much fun to play. I like watching you guys like freak out. Oh, so what are the weekend plans, guys? What's everybody doing this weekend? Anything fun? The next big holiday is until May, so we don't have anything coming up unless, people are just starting to plan to go away. Some people are going to Dollywood. I can't get a green card or passport approved. I don't know, something about intergalactic, not allowed. I don't know. I think they just don't like my rainbow hair and that I change my appearance often. I go from skinny to big. I go from purple, yellow, green, and blue, and pink hair to red and orange and rainbowed. Somebody called me a Skittle last week. I think that fits. I'm a Skittle. A Skittle, Skittle, Skittle. Let's see. Here, let's listen to this one while I clear my throat and get a drink.
Tick, tick, yeah. Tick, tick. You hear that? That ain't a beat. That's a countdown. Little flea named Fleeca jumping couch to couch. Talk big trash, but she's scratching in the pouch. Got greasy fingers, smelling like the fryer. Chicken skin dreams, but the buzz getting drier. Hop, hop, talking like she run the whole room, but she living in a Ziploc, waiting on the boom. Ashtray, halo, bong water crown. Thinks she fly, but she barely off the ground. Tick tock, Fleeca, hear the sound. Clock don't lie when it counts you down. Laugh now, jump high, flap real fast. Everybody knows fleas don't last. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Hit the clock, go doom, doom, doom. Chicken skins, bong, same old tune. Jumping around like you got room. Tick, boom, Fleeca, boom. Second hand saying not too soon. All that talk in a smoky room. Clock go quiet, where'd you zoom? Tick, boom, Fleeca, boom. Crunch, crunch, munching on the leftovers. Claiming queen, but you sleep on sofas. Every story got a little more spin. Every puff got you thinking you win. Buzz so loud, but the brain so slow. High on crumbs, call it status glow. You chase that skin like it's solid gold, but the grease wear thin when the clock get cold. Tick tock, Fleeca, hear it click. Second hand petty, minute hand slick. You vibing now, but the lights go dim. Countdown, don't miss. It remember everything. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Everybody hear the room go quiet. Same old tricks, same old riot. Jump so fast, but you can't outrun. Tick, tick, boom, and the joke's done. Clock face smiling while you freeze. Chicken skins, bongs, fantasies. Smoke clear, truth resumers. Tick, tick, boom, Fleeca, boom. Tick, tick, you hear it? Tick, tick, real close now. Tick, tick. That ain't venomous laughing. That's time. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. Yeah. They said I'm venomous, baby, you feel that heat? One wrong move is game over, taste that defeat. Creeping in the shadows, I'm the ghost you can't see. Prowling through the city with a swagger that's deadly. Eyes like a predator, heart like a stone. When I strike, you'll know you ain't walking home alone. They say I'm a danger, a risk to your calm. One step in my zone, you'll be lost in the storm. I'm a beautiful nightmare, a charm with a twist. The taste of my fury is a pain you can't resist. I'm venomous, dangerous, got that fatal bite. One wrong move, baby, it's a rapid fire night. Dance with the devil or flee and take flight. I'm the queen of this jungle wrapped in dark light. I'm venomous, dangerous, hit us all, I want it. When I pierce with a knife, you'll feel that burn in the morning. I'm venomous, dangerous, can't escape my flow. One wrong move, it's game over. Let's go, let's go. Step to me wrong, you'll learn that I bite. Hanging with the wolves, we own the nightlife. My crew's like the pack, heartbeats synchronized. We play rough in this game, don't you dare disguise. Got that fire in my veins and the ink on my skin. Written all my life down, gonna let the chaos begin. Bottled up rage, I'll unleash it tonight. Lost in the rhythm, yeah, I'm ready to bite. I'm venomous, dangerous, got that fatal bite. One wrong move, don't test the spark or the light. Dance with the danger, hold tight in the night. Follow me down, it's a wild and free ride. I'm venomous, dangerous, hear the sound of my warning. When I pierce through the night, you'll feel that burn in the morning. I'm venomous, dangerous, can't escape my flow. One wrong move, it's game over. Let's go, let's go. So remember my name when you wander through the dark. I'm the venomous danger, a venomous spark. One wrong move, can't escape the bite. You can't test, but don't forget it's a lethal night.
Remember, guys, be good. Be good at it. Have a fun weekend. Sorry that the mic, I'm having issues with it. I don't know what's up with it. Fully charged. Have fun, guys.